Alright, a year ago I put, I think 2.5 bags of lime in just this one little area. I just put another half a bag. So in a year's time, a little bit less, a little bit more than a year, I put probably 2.5 bags of lime down on this one area. That's plenty enough for right now. So we're going to see how the garden does this year with that much. And every year I'm just going to add a little bit more. I don't have to put that initial huge batch down. Every year I can just put a little bit more. Alright, these are the potatoes I got left. The fingerlings right here. Yukon Golds are here. And Pontiac Reds right there. And look how beautiful this plot turned out. As far as tilled and the way the soil looks. I amended and I added. Pretty good looking stuff there. It's a little wet, but the reason it's a little wet, this end stayed wetter. That's a hill coming down here. So, but I'm building it up. So I'm hoping it's built up enough to where the water comes down. You can kind of see how sloppy it was with the tractor working right there. So the water used to puddle up right at the end of this plot. Now this side's a little bit more raised than that one, it looks like to me, and that used to be the drier side. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant potatoes down this run. Tomatoes are gonna go on that side this year. I might even plant a row of English peas just to see. It's getting a little late to put them in the ground, but we've had a persistent winter. December was the hottest December on, well, third hottest on record, and now we just can't get rid of winter to come in. But it's February, and this is what happens. This is how it goes. I remember it being like this forever. So a lot of people say the weather's changing, and it is, but we've always had to deal with this. I remember one time in April we had ice on the top of our houses. I mean, you never know when some freak thing's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and roll. Get some potatoes down. I'm excited about potatoes. I love me some potatoes. Alright. I am about as more unconventional as you can get. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. But I am unconventional. You're not supposed to plant potatoes this close together in a row. Like, you see how close I got those potatoes? But these are older potatoes, and they're rough shape. But not only that, I have always, when I grew up, I grew in backyards and subdivision gardens, and you had to crowd stuff. If you wanted to grow more than one thing, you had to crowd it. So what I got out here, and I separated everything, and I tried doing like gardening, rows, stretching out everything, big spaces. It didn't work for me. And then I started going back to the way I used to do things. I'm crowd stuff. It works. I know how to do that. I know how to garden like that. You have to learn how to garden like you know how to garden. Crowd and stuff works for me. If it don't work for you, that's fine. If some of these so-called look like professionals, and let me tell you, I am starting to learn something about YouTube. Some of the people that have huge followings tout that they got all this knowledge. They're just as clueless as anyone else out there sometimes. I see them doing stuff that makes me cringe, and telling people stuff. I don't take away from their ability. They show that they can grow stuff, but they end all be all. So if you out there and you garden and you see this stuff and you see people telling you that, hey, this is the way it's got to be done. This is the kind of soil you got to have. This is the kind of fertilizer you got to use. This is how far you got to space stuff. This is what you got to grow here. No. You do it how you do it. And trial and error will tell you. You're only going to learn by doing. So I got the third row in, and it's fingerlings. I kind of staggered. The yellow ones, red, yellow, a couple reds, and yellow. They didn't have many reds in the pack, so we'll see. This is from a supermarket, so the local grocery store. But they were delicious, so I wanted to give them a go. If I can get them established here and growing in this climate, that'll be good. So here's the main garden, looking good. I gotta water, but I'm gonna dig tomatoes today. I'm gonna dig potatoes today. I need to get these up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get them all up today, because it's afternoon and it's late. It's Friday. I gotta work the weekend, so I was hoping to get these done and up. I got one row dug already, so I got 2 more to go. That's a purple potato. But look at this. Nice, huh? Already starting to come along with tomatoes. Look at that. And they're just rocking and rolling along here. Nice. Here's some of those testing ones. They got some tomatoes on there. There's one, but I think that one has some damage. See, we'll see what happens. But I need to run some more trellising lines up on these, but I think we'll be good this through the weekend. And the cucumbers are doing great. Squash is a little bit behind, but you know, I planted that a little bit later. We'll see. That corner always gives me a little bit of a problem. I'm trying to work on it, but it's better. It's better. But let's go ahead and do potatoes. All right, y'all. I might kind of try and do a couple with y'all on here and see what happens. Let's see. Yeah, a bunch of ants in here last time. I saw something. Nice. couple. Alright. Plant right there, did I know? Dig this last time. One little potato on that little bitty plant. Alright. That's still growing. Alright. I'm just gonna dig these. We'll see how many I get. Alright, y'all. This is one row. And that's, wow, that's a lot. That row really produced. I mean, some really nice ones too. Look at that big giant mama jumbo. That's a big potato. A few of them that are nice. Some small ones in there, but really good ones. Beautiful, beautiful potatoes. And I got one more row to go here, and then I got the raised beds to do. So the potatoes are definitely coming in this year. That's saving potatoes from one year to the next to seed your own place. It's definitely working out. It's the stuff I planted this year that I saved over from last year looked so bad, but they were not the best looking seed potatoes, but boy, they really put out like crazy. The best looking potatoes I've ever grown here for sure. Alright, I got one more row to dig. Alright, y'all, this is the harvest from 2 rows in this garden. That right there is probably as much as I've ever picked. And I still have some that I picked the other day, and I got the raised beds to do. So that's a lot. Good potato harvest. Good potato harvest. I'm happy. Oh, this is the potato harvest as of now. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let them dry out, and then I'll make room for the rest of them. Look at that big, nice red potato. Got some good Yukon Golds in there. Still got more to go though. Alright, y'all, thanks for watching.